Today, I'll be breaking down my 4 best ETFs you can buy from Nigeria in the US market that not only offer solid growth potential but can help you secure maximum profit and diversify your portfolio. These ETFs are perfect for global diversification and long-term wealth building. But before we dive in, please help me out by smashing that like button. It really supports the channel. And if this is your first time here watching, do yourself a favor by subscribing and joining this growing community. Don't forget to share this video with any group or persons who will find it useful. Just spread the word so that everyone can benefit just like you. Don't be stingy. Also in the description and pinned comment, you'll find a link to join my WhatsApp channel. This is where I drop exclusive investment tips and updates directly. Don't miss out on that. Alright, no long talks. Let's jump right into today's video. Let's go. The first ETF on our list is the Global X Lithium and Battery Tech ETF with the stock ticker LIT. LIT. Such a lit name, right? But seriously, what is this ETF really all about? Don't worry, let me break it down in simple terms. LIT is all about the lithium industry, which plays a huge role in powering technologies we use every day and those shaping the future. Think electric cars, Tesla, solar power, storage systems, and even the batteries in your phones and laptops. This ETF doesn't just focus on one part of the industry. It invests in everything from mining lithium to producing the batteries that use it. Now, let me quickly highlight some of the key details about LIT. You see, it's been around since 2010, so it's not new. It has over a decade of experience in the market. It manages over $1 billion in investment. That's a sign that big players are actually backing this ETF. The cost of investing in it, called expense ratio, is around 0.75%. Now, what does that mean? It means that for every 1,000 naira you invest in LIT, about 7 naira 50 kobo goes towards managing the fund. Well, this is a little bit on the high side, but it's the cost of getting specialized exposure to the lithium space. Currently, the price of one share of LIT is at around $42.58, and you can buy it through platforms like Trove or Bamboo. Don't worry, at the ending part of this video, I'll walk you through how to find all the ETFs I'll be talking about in this video and actually invest in them. So you want to stick around and watch this video to the end so you don't make mistakes investing in the wrong ETF. Now let's talk about its performance. Over the past year, LIT has been struggling. It's down by 19% this year alone, but don't let that scare you. Investing isn't just about short-term movements, it's about the bigger picture. Over the past 5 years, LIT has grown by 9%, which shows its potential over time. The reason for the recent drop is that the entire lithium industry has been affected by changes in global markets and the price of raw materials. But here's the exciting part. Lithium is still one of the most important resources for building a sustainable future. Electric cars and renewable energy storage depend on it, so the demand for lithium is only going to increase on the long run. Now, why should you consider LIT? You see, if you believe in the future of electric vehicles, renewable energy, and tech innovation, LIT is a great way to invest in those trends. It's not for someone looking for quick profits. This is for those with long-term mindsets who want to grow their money while supporting industries that are shaping the future. And really, by the course of this video, you see ETFs that have performed by over 1,000+%. And if you had held on to those ETFs for like a long time, you would have made 1,000% return on investment. And this is the case for LIT at this moment, if you're willing to hold it for the long run. So next up, we have got the Vanguard Total World Stock ETF with the ticker symbol VT. This ETF is awesome because it gives you the chance to invest in stocks from all around the world. Yes, from the US to Africa to Asia, you get a slice of the global market with just one investment. But the real question is, what is VT really about? You see, VT tracks the performance of the FTXE SPE Global All Cap Index, which means it includes stock from both big developed markets like the US and the UK and Japan, as well as emerging markets like China, India, and Brazil. So it's a great way to get exposure to the big players and the up and coming economies. We are talking about over 9,000 companies from all over the world. So you are super diversified with just one ETF. Before you jump into considering investing in this ETF, here are some of the key details you need to know. This ETF was started in 2008. It has been around for quite a while, giving it a good track record. In terms of total net assets, it manages a massive 55 billion USD, a huge amount, which shows that a lot of investors trust this fund. Also, when it comes to managing this ETF, the cost is extremely low, just at around 0.07%. That means for every 1,000 naira you invest, only about 0.70 kobo goes to cover the fund's management cost. And like I have said earlier in this video, this ETF is exposed to more than 9,000 stocks from different parts of the world. So you are spreading your risk out and not just relying on one country or market. As of January 17th, 2025, the price of the share of one VT is around $119, and you can invest in fractional shares of this ETF through Bamboo and Truth, meaning you can invest $5 in and buy fractional shares of the $199 for one share of this ETF. I hope you understand the concept. One question that might be on your mind is, does VT pay dividends? The answer is yes. VT does pay dividends, which means you can earn a portion of the profits from the companies in the ETF. These dividends are paid out periodically, and they are a great way to earn passive income while you hold your investments. The dividend yield is not the highest, but it's a nice bonus on top of the long-term growth potential of this ETF. Now let's zoom in and take a look at the nitty-gritty and understand how VT has performed over the years. In terms of year to date 2025, which is like from the 1st of January 2025 till now, VT is down by 0.99%, meaning it has had a small dip this year. But over the last year, it's up by 4.67%. So it's actually been growing. Over the past 3 years, it's grown by 20.45%, which is very, very solid growth. And over the last 5 years, it has gained 10.29%, and it's up 119.48% since it started, which shows that long term it has done very, very well. VT is a great choice for long-term investment and growth. Next on our list is the SPDR S&P 500 ETF Trust, or you can call it the SPY, aka the S&P 500. Some of you might already know about this ETF, but for those who don't know, this one is a heavyweight in the ETF world, and for a good reason actually. Let me explain why. You see, SPY is designed to track the S&P 500 index, which includes 500 of the largest companies in the United States. Think of it as owning a tiny piece of America's biggest companies like Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, Amazon, Facebook, all that in just one shares. The beauty of SPY is that it spreads your investment across many sectors like technology, healthcare, consumer goods, and finance, giving you a taste of almost every part of the US economy. Now, here are some key details to know about the SPY. The SPY has been around since 1993. That's over 30 years of reliability. It's one of the first ETFs ever created. SPY manages a staggering 623.8 billion USD in funds, a testament to how much investors trust this ETF. Also, the expense ratio is just at around 0.09%, which means for every 1,000 naira you invest, only about 0.9% is used to manage the fund. One question some of you might be asking is, does SPY pay dividends? The answer is a solid yes. SPY pays quarterly dividends, meaning you get a share of the profits from the companies in the fund every 3 months. Now, let's jump into the nitty-gritty to see how this ETF has performed over the years. In terms of year-to-date 2025, it's up by 5.85%, showing solid growth this year. Over the past year, it's grown by 15.67%, meaning if you invested in the ETF as of January 2024, your money would have increased by 15%. In the last 3 years, it's up by 30.45%, meaning if you invested 3 years ago, you'd be smiling by now. In terms of 5 years return, it has a growth of around 10.29%. And finally, since inception in 1993, SPY has grown by 1,205%. Crazy, right? That's what long-term investing can do. And that's what I talked about when I was talking about the lithium ETF. We are now down to the final ETF on our list. And trust me, I saved one of the best for the last. If you are someone who loves the idea of steady income while watching your investments grow over time, then the Vanguard Dividend Appreciation ETF VIG is exactly what you need. So now, what makes VIG so special that is making me excited about it? Well, this ETF focuses on US companies with a proven track record of increasing their dividends every single year for at least the past 10 years. Think about that for a moment. These are companies that are not only making money but are so confident in their growth that they reward their shareholders consistently. VIG tracks the S&P US Dividend Grower Index. So you are investing in businesses that are committed to long-term dividend growth. These are stable, well-established companies. Exactly the kind you want to have in your portfolio. In fact, here is a quick rundown of VIG. It was launched in 2006, making it a trusted name for nearly 20 years. It manages over $102 billion in assets, and the expense ratio is super low at 0.06%. It has little as $10, $5, you can buy the shares. Jumping into the nitty-gritty to see how VIG has performed. Well, in terms of year to date 2025, which is since the 1st of January 2025 till now, VIG is up by 16.26%. In terms of 3 years returns, it has averaged around 10.45% annually, better than most savings accounts out there. Finally, since inception, it's in 2006, it has grown by a massive 189%. And the cool thing is that they pay dividends. Overall, what this company or what this ETF means is that not only are you earning from dividends from the companies in this ETF, but your investment is also growing in value over time. Well, you can invest in this ETF using the Bamboo Investment app or Trove. But for this video, I will show you how to use Bamboo to invest in the ETF. Now, I'm not going to start going through how to set up an account with Bamboo. I'll just jump into showing you how to find this ETF so you don't make mistake. If you want to sign up on Bamboo, I have left a referral link and also have an in-depth video on how to sign up on Bamboo. You can click on the card above to go watch that video. And like I said, this part is focused on how to actually find these companies and invest in them so you don't make mistakes. So the first ETF we talked about is the global LIT. So I'm on the Bamboo app. All you have to do is click on this place that says invest, and then you click on here that says US stocks. So what you want to do is just type LIT, LIT, right? Type LIT and search. So once you search, it's going to bring out a list of companies. You want to look for the one that has the ticker symbol LIT. So you need to scroll up a little bit. Scroll. What you're seeing here are different companies that have just different companies. So it can be a little bit confusing. So you need to be very careful. Remember, it's LIT. If you find difficulty in finding LIT, you might want to type out the full name. But why I don't type out the full name is that you might end up making a mistake and buy the wrong one. So let's just scroll to find LIT. You see it here now, Global X Lithium. You can see under there it says LIT. Under it, yes, under the Global X Lithium, you can see it under it says LIT. That's the one you want to buy. That's the correct ticker symbol. So you click on it and then you proceed in clicking on the buy button, and you can decide to buy every month if you want. Buy now, use the limit order, stop order, whichever one works for you. Well, let's just use the buy now. Then you put in how many units you want to buy or how much what you want to buy. Let me say you want to buy let's say you want to buy $10 worth of this ETF. You can click $10. You can type in $10 and click on review. So it says I have insufficient buying power. I have around $43 or thereabout, but I can just click on here that says USD wallet actually, and I can proceed in buying it, right? And you can see right now $10 is worth around 16,770 naira. So for you to buy $10 worth of this share, you need to, fund your account with around, let me just say, approximately 18,000 naira, right? So that's just how it works. So let's just find the next company, VIG, or sorry, VT. So go back and search for VT. Search for VT. So it might take you some time to find the exact one, but you just be patient. So you can see NVT, you just be seeing different names. So you want to take your time, scroll. Then you can see this one that says VT, Vanguard Total World Stock, and that's the one I'm looking for. You see the VT. So you click on it, and then you can see it. This is the current price today. And then you can click on buy, and buy now, limit order, whichever one you want to use and buy. So the same thing is what you apply for the other ETFs I talked about in this video. You just want to be careful to make sure you don't make mistake and you find the exact stock you want to buy using their ticker symbol, right? Because if you type in the full name, is long and you might make mistakes. So you just use the ticker symbol and then you scroll through to find the exact one that has that ticker symbol you want to use to invest in these companies. So I hope you find this helpful. All right, my colleagues, that wraps up my list of the 4 best ETFs in the US to buy for maximum profits. Here's the thing, ETFs are fantastic tools for investing, but as I always say, don't just take my words for it. Make sure you do your own research and understand what you're investing in. If you found this video helpful, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with someone who's looking to start their investing journey. Also, let me know in the comments which of this ETF you are planning to invest in. And like I said earlier in the video, you can join my WhatsApp channel if you're looking to get exclusive investment tips and advice directly from me. Link is in the description and comment section. With that being said, see you on the next one. Deal.